A new study has found that 1 in 8 of the world's population are now classed as obese. That is more than 1 billion people overall.
Eating milkshakes and fries and soda and the massive amounts of sugar is what's led to people being enormous. The massive amounts of calories and sedentary lifestyle, it's all terrible.
Britain is too fat and is getting fatter, and doing nothing is not an option.
We're the fattest nation in Europe. 60% of the adult population in the UK is overweight or obese, and we're facing a major public health crisis.
To put this into perspective, there are more 11 to 15-year-old children with obesity in England than in the United States.
Since the mid-1970s, obesity in the UK has been rising dramatically. But when I was researching, the same place kept coming up. So I've come to see for myself what's really going on here. Are the people of Ebbw Vale really addicted to fast food, or is there something deeper at play here? Out of the 75 restaurants in Ebbw Vale, 55 of them are classed as fast food. That's an alarming 73%. This has led to the town being 16% more overweight than the UK average and 7% more obese. The first thing you notice whenever you're walking around here is all the advertising. It's like everything is pushing you towards cheap, processed fast food. And in such a poor area like this, it's no wonder that people choose bargains over nutrition. There's only one greengrocers in the whole town, and when you look at the prices, it's not surprising to see why people are choosing fast food over fresh veg. You might think that greengrocers are notoriously expensive anyway, so what difference does it make? Why don't people just buy fresh from the supermarket? But the two main supermarkets in town are Iceland and Herons, both known for their cheap, frozen food where fresh is a luxury. Right, I'm starting to see a pattern here. So all of the junk food is incredibly cheap, all the frozen food is incredibly cheap. And then we've got a cucumber is $2.75. A single cucumber, $2.75. You can get a multi-pack of biscuits, a multi-pack of crisps, and I think 2 packets of chicken nuggets for less than a singular cucumber. It's really starting to become apparent, like, why everyone is choosing the much cheaper but much less nutritional foods. Because I mean, the price of fresh fruit and veg around here is actually really expensive, and it's quite alarming. After seeing the ridiculous prices for fresh food, I decided to see how much cheaper the fast food really was. Unfortunately, a lot of restaurants were closed, but I was told by a local that the busiest and most frequented is actually Greg's, so I thought I'd check out why. Okay, so we came into the local hotspot of Greg's. Apparently it's really common here. I came in for a sandwich, and it says a lot about this place that the woman actually turned around and went, "Oh, by the way, it's cheaper if you add on wedges and a drink." So I came in for a sandwich, and I've ended up getting about 1,000 calories that I just didn't really want or need. But it really tells you a lot about the value of everything and how value is such a focus. It's definitely something to think about. It's just a shame that a lot of other of the really popular places are closed at the minute, because it would have been good to try some of the fast food on offer here. But it seems to be that everything is absolutely shut down. But we'll give a Greg's a go. Look, I get it. Fast food is easier than cooking, but fast food doesn't always have to be unhealthy, unless you're in Ebbw Vale. Whenever you look at the healthy food options on Uber Eats, it returns no results. It's kind of like the people here are forced to choose the bad options. There's no healthy cafes, no salad bars. The fresh food's too expensive, and there's no healthy alternative. So they're forced to resort to the plethora of competing deals between kebab shops and chippies. It really is kind of a sad state of affairs. So my time in Ebbw Vale was up, and I think I got the answer to my question. I don't think that people are addicted to fast food. I think it's the sad reality of the financial climate that we live in, where the poorer areas will struggle to eat healthily because it's more expensive, and the fast and frozen food industries have latched onto this and taken advantage of these people. I don't know if time will change things, whether health will become a bigger priority for the people of Ebbw Vale, but certainly for now, it's sad that the fattest town in the UK is that way because of money. I'll see you next week.